We're here at the SORCS Kingston Scrambler in Rome, Georgia. Looks like a lot of people turned out. We got right at 40 riders on our road today, so it's going to be a busy start. We raced at Barbara Vintage Festival the weekend before and didn't know if we was coming. We had a lot we needed to be doing, but we found out that they was going to be 9 miles of fresh track and perfect weather, and so we decided we better come on and go race. Looks like a lot of other people decided that as well. So let's go racing. Got a good start, kind of bumped a little bit getting around the flag, and Ole Blue had been I don't know what happened after the last race. He got started good. I talked to a buddy of mine, Rusty, and we tried to figure out what could be going on with him. And actually, the day before, we actually got one of my other IPs out, rode it a little bit, couldn't decide which one to take, so we ended up going back to Ole Blue. He told me he was ready, and, so I was a little bit worried about whether he was going to start on the first kick. He's usually pretty dependable, but he had a few hiccups the day before when we was getting ready. So anyway, third getting into the woods and flowing along pretty good. Always a little bit hesitant at the beginning of the race. Track was really good as far as I think they said they had about an inch of rain, and so that kept the dust down pretty good. There was a few dusty spots, but good to get back up here to SORCS. I hadn't raced a SORCS race actually since this one last year. We've had a lot going on, and so it was good to get back out here and see all the old friendly faces and all the new friendly faces. Do a little bit different on the video this week. Had a lot of stuff going on, and had a great battle on the last 2 laps. So I'm going to do 2 parts. Don't jump ahead and watch the second part. There's a lot of interesting stuff that I'm going to talk about on this first part. But had a great battle coming in on leading up to the finish, and don't want to miss that one. But we caught some of the group ahead of us, and this is just a lot going on, trying to make something happen, and everybody trying to get past. Everybody's impatient. Probably better off just to kind of hold your line, pick one off when you can, and eventually everything will sort out. But I was wearing my old helmet. I actually broke a piece on it last weekend, and after I got started, I realized why I wasn't wearing it anymore, because when I stand up, it sets down on my head a bit, and my visor blocks my view, and that's going to come into play here a little bit in a bad way. But yeah, you just kind of bouncing around. I got around a few people, and then the next right-hand turn there, them and probably some more got back past me. And, just, do you ride along and just stay single file, or do you try to make something happen? Sometimes when you take a line, you pick off a few, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you lose a few spots. So. There was a lot of dead pine trees on the ground through here, and had to try to be careful. Just like that guy had found one of them, and this guy tried to take a line, didn't work out for him. Right here, this guy was taking a line that didn't work out. We kind of touched a little bit, and so I'm going through all this, and my visor, I didn't even see that pine tree. I run right smack into it. So now I know why I don't wear this helmet anymore. All the work of trying to get a good start, and try to get around a few people, and kind of went for naught. Looks like we have a little fender bender there. And got back into the tail end of all the convoy of people, so just trying to work my way through them and get by who I can. This was a really good track. I really enjoyed it. Probably one of my favorite tracks. Got some folks there cheering everybody on. Always good to hear. So we're coming in at the end of lap 1, and I think I was in 3rd place. Which was probably better than what I thought I would be in, and but I didn't even look at the screen, didn't even realize the screen was over there until I watched somebody else's video and seen it. So getting into lap 2. Got a good flow going, riding good, and just trying to get another lap in the book. Coming up right here, I took a bad line, and I always try to remember that when you do one, and because later on it can come in play, and you can remember little spots like that sometime. It may hurt you later on, but anyway, put that in the memory bank. And this was a 60 or 65 plus guy, so he was okay. But kind of through the middle of this second lap, I kind of got a little bit complacent. Sometimes when you ain't got nobody right there with you, you just kind of get into a groove and get in la-la land, and just kind of, next thing you know, you trail riding instead of racing. So this guy had got past me, and we battled a bit later on in the race. But so I could hear a bike coming, and some of these four-strokes sound louder and closer than what they are. So I missed the gear, and so I just checked up. Don't let them go on by, but they wasn't quite as close as I thought they were. So, but anyway, they come by. When the second one came by, and I looked up, and I realized that he was in my class. Made Blue kind of mad at me. Ole Blue was fussing at me. If you gonna race, you need to race. Don't be letting people just go by. So he was kicking me on my leg, telling me to go. So I spent the rest of the lap kind of picking up pace and getting back on him. We had a good battle. And, coming in here at the end of lap number 2, I was in 4th place, and this was actually David Ridgway that had passed me, and he was in 3rd. There again, I didn't know what position we were in, or I was in, so I just knew he was in my class, and I had let him go, and felt like I needed to try to get back ahead of him. Blue might be almost a 40-year-old bike, but it runs good. He'll go when he needs to go. It may not be as powerful and have the suspension and all the new technology for the last 40 years, but he'll give it all he's got. You can just hold on and ride with him. I'm just running along with him, and sometimes I'm closer, sometimes I'm further, but just kind of trying to hang with him and hoping that he'll make a mistake, or I can hit a spot that I might be able to pass him. So right here we're coming back up on that spot that I had talked about on the first lap where I made the mistake. I see him heading that way, so I know that that's my opportunity. I was able to get back past him, so I just kind of run hard there for a bit, trying to get a little space on him if I could. And downhill's kind of rough because with my visor blocking my view when I was standing up, I couldn't see the bottom of the hill. So, this guy here, he was in our class. I think his name is Brian Hensley, and he was running the camera, and I think he was second place after the first lap, and caught up with him. I knew he was in my class, so I was just trying to hang on and get past him if I could, and knowing that David was behind me and probably coming, so trying to keep going fast as I could. Thanks for checking up a little bit there, and I knew I probably had company coming, so I was once again trying to go flat out as I could, try to get some space. I had got to a sharp turn, had looked back, didn't see nobody, and but I thought I had got me some distance, and caught this guy, and he didn't really hold me up too much, but every little bit counts, I reckon. Undoubtedly, this section of the track, David must have been a little faster than I was through here because, like I say, I had looked back, didn't see nobody, didn't hear nobody, and but once again, I heard somebody coming up on a four-stroke pretty fast, and had no idea that it would be him again, so I checked up and trying to be nice, and like, dang it, I just let him go back past, and now Blue's really pissed off at me. He's fussing, saying, "Man, I'm racing, trying to do all this, and you just stopping and letting the guy back in front of you." So we're gonna try to get him back again. So this is the guy that had passed me earlier, and I reckon since we was battling and picked up our pace, David knew who I was, I knew who he was, and we both was trying not to let the other one back by, so we just battling along. And of course I would prefer to be right behind David instead of having somebody between us, but he was riding really good, so just hung on and tried to do the best I could. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember this guy's name, 327, might have been last name Steve maybe, but anyway, he's got a video up of the race as well, and he was riding good. I watched the video, and looks like he's clicking on pretty well. Good rider. I had been playing with the gearing and the tire sizes, rear tire, and trying to get Ole Blue to run at its best, and thought I had it last weekend. I raced Barbara, and I thought that was the setup I wanted, and like I said, he had a hiccup right before we was getting ready to go, and I got to check my compression. I don't know, it's down a little bit, but it seemed like he was lacking a little power, and I re-geared it, put a different front sprocket on, and I'm glad I did, because it really helped out. He run good and strong today, and I still got to check the compression and see if it's getting close to a rebuild. But, this is going to end at the end of the third lap, and I'm going to do something different for the last lap. Going to play the whole last lap. It was a really good battle. Got two Yamahas, Ole Blue and a New Blue, and 40 years difference, and they're gonna have a good battle coming up on the last lap. So stay tuned, and I'll get the second part 2 up, and hope you enjoyed this, and hope you go and watch the other one. So thanks for watching, and I'm still in third place here.